Hi, I'm Dr. Natasha Sandy. I'm a dermatologist and family medicine doctor, and I practice by treating patients from the inside out. So the American Black history has impacted my drive to achieve my goals on a number of levels. One of the things is that I think we have a shared experience. I'm of Caribbean and English descent. Much like the African Americans, we have experienced the disparities and inequalities of being a minority group within a majority country. Also, I think what is special and unique about the United States is the civil rights movement. And the civil rights movement in the United States has impacted almost every group of people. Myself, as a woman of color and of African descent, there's much parallel. But I think we all know that even Mahatma Gandhi in India, in Europe, in Berlin, they all have noticed and have credited the African American experience to impacting their fight for equality. Also, coming to the United States and seeing how people have really had almost nothing and come to achieve so much. You know, it was quite interesting. I was asked recently, did I ever imagine the life that I have now, which would be having a practice in New York, a practice in Maryland, and being well known for impacting people's lives? And as I was writing it and responding, I was going to say no. But the truth of the matter is, and I'm sure all of you guys can share that, I had a glimpse of this possibility at points in my life. Whether it was a thought, maybe I'll have two practices. Maybe it was in a daydream. But when I look back, I say, you know what, I did imagine it. What I didn't imagine was how I was going to get there, or the journey. And I think that's the beautiful thing. We ought to continue to daydream, to visualize, and even those glimpses and those one moment second thoughts are really things that you can imagine, that you can manifest. I think, again, the journey was not the one that I expected. I definitely said that I wanted to treat patients from the inside out, starting with skin. And my journey took me from family medicine to dermatology, and a fellowship in which, yes, I was the first to be a fellow in one of the first programs for dermatology for underserved populations. And I did that at University of Texas in San Antonio. Challenges that I've faced, I will say the challenges can be good, positive and negative, because I always look at the contrast ultimately is going to drive you to stretch. It's like, I always say, like a diamond under pressure. You always will thrive and shine. So some of the challenges that I've faced, I think, one is the perception of our knowledge base. Like, how much do you know? Are you smart enough for that? And that's never something that I ever considered was a question. And coming from, again, I'm always going to say, from a historically black university where they really challenge you. They challenge you like the grandmother that's going to stay on your case. So we were always driven to be and make sure that we were the best where we were. I think the other challenges also is as a woman. I think often as a woman, and I never believed this until recently, often as a woman, when you're very clear and assertive about what you want, you are perceived as being aggressive or bossy, but you know, so what? It doesn't matter. The other challenges, I'd say for me is, as an individual that really I care genuinely for my people, all people, but my people of course. Sometimes in the workforce, especially sometimes with women that I support and I will encourage them to pursue other areas in their career, sometimes it's hard to create the boundaries of I'm the boss now, as opposed to the mentor or the mother or the big sister. But I think that is one of the challenges that I've had. But it's all for a positive reason. It's all something for a positive reason. Again, I think ultimately it's just knowing yourself, knowing your information, knowing your worth, and as long as you know it, I think everyone else falls in line and they come to respect that you know what you're doing. So my motto, treating skin from the inside out, comes really from a number of things. It initially comes from my personal experience where I had really bad skin issues. I had bad eczema, acne, and it was related to my seasonal allergies, food, largely eat dairy. And for a very long time, I wasn't able to get support as the patient, and this was years ago before they realized the connection that was impacting my skin. So the reason why my motto is treating skin from the inside out is because I recognize wholeheartedly that we are 360, we are holistic. Everything that we do, from our thoughts to what we eat to our exercise, impacts our total health. And as such, when I treat patients, not only do we address the topical skin issues, but we also address diet, nutrition, exercise, and your mental health. So yes, we also meditate in my office. Who are the most supportive individuals from my career from when I started to now? You know, they really do say it takes a village. So of course, I will say my mother and my father. And for me, that's really true. They've been supportive along the way. I would certainly say my friends, my network, and who my network is has evolved and changed over time. I've been fortunate just to bump up and meet so many people that have helped me in so many ways, even a simple, good, kind word. Really, my people have been so supportive. My people of color, like African Americans, Caribbeans, they have been supportive. I could survive in my practice solely with just the support of the African American community. I really can. And so I give credit to my people. So I am often asked what would I recommend and what I would say to encourage people that are aspiring to follow in my footsteps. Well, my footsteps are as a physician and a business owner and entrepreneur. So I would encourage anyone that wants to do any of those fields, really just follow your passion. I love what I do. I really, truly do. There is nothing in this world that I can imagine doing. And coming up with ideas, business-wise, that will further people getting to feel good from the inside out. I can do that forever. And I think once you choose what you like, you daydream and imagine what you like, and behind that daydream and imagination, you create the feeling, you will create the momentum to generate and live the life that you want. I could not ask for anything more than to be doing what I'm doing. And so just follow your dream and don't listen to what anyone says.